In this video, I'll explain Cauchy's first and second theorems on limits. Cauchy's first theorem on limits says that if limit of an as n tends to infinity equal to some value L, then limit of a1 plus a2 plus on up to an divided by n as n tends to infinity is also equal to L. That means the arithmetic mean of these n numbers also tend to the same value L whenever an tends to the value L. Let us take one example. Let an equal to n to the power 1 by n. You have to find the value of limit of n tends to infinity, this term. So as per this theorem, first let me find out the value of limit of an as n tends to infinity, which is limit of n to the power 1 by n as n tends to infinity. We know that limit of n to the power 1 by n is always equal to 1 because it is a standard limit. This value equal to 1. Therefore, let me apply this theorem here. This gives you limit n tends to infinity. A1 is when you put n equal to 1, 1 to the power 1 by 1, that is 1, plus A2 is 2 to the power 1 by 2, plus A3 is 3 to the power 1 by 3, plus so on up to nth term is n to the power 1 by n divided by n. That value is also equal to 1. Therefore, the given expression is same as this. When you split this and write it in the above form, you will get the same thing. That is 1 by n plus 2 to the power 1 by 2 by n plus 3 to the power 1 by 3 by n plus so on up to n to the power 1 by n by n. That value is equal to 1. Hence, value of this limit is also equal to 1. This is evaluated using Cauchy's first theorem on limits. Now here there is one more result. Let an be a sequence of positive terms, and if limit of an as n tends to infinity equal to some value L, then limit of a1, a2, a3 so on up to an, that is the product to the power 1 by n as n tends to infinity is also equal to the same value L. This is nothing but the geometric mean. Geometric mean of these n numbers also tend to the same value L. Now Cauchy's second theorem on limits. Cauchy's second theorem on limits states that if an is a sequence of positive terms and if limit of an plus 1 by an as n tends to infinity exists, if this value exists, then limit of an to the power 1 by n as n tends to infinity must be equal to the limiting value of this expression. This is Cauchy's second theorem on limits. Let us see one example. If an equal to, this is the given term, then find limit of an to the power 1 by n as n tends to infinity. You can observe that this is a sequence of positive terms. When you put the value for n as 1, 2, 3, you will get all positive terms. Therefore, finding the value of this limit is same as finding the value of the limit n tends to infinity an plus 1 by an. So let us find out an plus 1 by an first. For that, I'll write an plus 1 first. So this gives you 3 into n plus 1 factorial divided by n plus 1 factorial whole cube. So that gives you 3n plus 3 factorial divided by n plus 1 factorial whole cube. Now I want an plus 1 by an. So I will write here 3n plus 3 factorial divided by n plus 1 factorial whole cube whole divided by this value of an, which goes to the numerator, that gives n factorial whole cube by 3n factorial. So this is equal to, let me simplify this first. So 3n plus 3 into 3n plus 2 into 3n plus 1 into 3n factorial. This is how we split the factorial, divided by here also. This is n plus 1 factorial whole cube can be splitted as n plus 1 into n factorial. So we will have n plus 1 whole cube into n factorial whole cube cancels here. Similarly, 3n factorial cancels. Now let us simplify this further. We will get this is equal to limit n tends to infinity. So take n common, 3 plus 3 by n common, 3 plus 2 by n. In this term also, n common, 3 plus 1 by n whole divided by n common. So n cube 1 plus 1 by n whole cube. Now this n cancels with the n cube. Now apply the limit, 3 by infinity 0, 2 by infinity 0, 1 by infinity 0. Here also this term equal to 0. Therefore 3 into 3 into 3 divided by 1, that is equal to 27. Now, by Cauchy's second theorem on limits, value of this limit a n to the power 1 by n is same as value of the limit a n plus 1 by a n. Now, we have calculated value of the limit a n plus 1 divided by a n, which came out to be 27. Therefore, by Cauchy's second theorem on limits, value of limit of a n to the power 1 by n as n tends to infinity is also equal to 27.